There we go. That was weird. OBS completely froze once I started recording. That's fine. Hello, you beautiful people. My name is Photon Mote, and welcome to Aces and Adventures. This is a card game that I've been thoroughly addicted to for the past week and a half. I have a level 60 technically warrior. I have leveled up 60 times in this game. I have exclusively leveled up the warrior, so there's that. But my kind of idea behind it was to I wanted to see what came from rebirthing and then fully leveling up the warrior before I went through everything. And there's a couple benefits to it. There's a benefit to getting it to the 30th leaf on your first rebirth. You can rebirth it again and go all the way through, which is wild. We'll see if I ever get to that point. But I've got other classes to level up. However, as this is going to be my first video of this game, I am going to be showing you a run with the warrior. We're going to do War of the Branches on the easiest difficulty, which is spring, because I got my ass smashed in the summer difficulty, so we shall see. But I've played the game for a little while, completely finished the spring, currently working through summer. I haven't even touched fall yet. The reason that I have fall unlocked is because I beat spring and summer on Invernal Spiral. For some reason, this I found a lot easier on summer than the War of the Branches, which is a much shorter run. And these are War of the Branches and Invernal Spiral are the procedural style of this game, and these spring, summer, fall, and presumably winter coming after that, these are designed sort of adventures that you go on and everything. So I'm gonna go with procedural War of the Branches. We are going to go on a procedural run with Magnor, who is the warrior, and also you can create decks and everything in this game, which is awesome. And you unlock cards over time as well. I've unlocked a shit ton of cards because I'm level 60, and I have created some decks for the warrior, a short run deck just for adventures. And you know what? Let's do a little bit of customization. Let's get rid of Faint because I actually don't really like the upgraded versions of Faint. They don't play super well into my sort of style of playing. And so we're going to take a couple basic Faints because those actually play well into how I play. So we're going to take out the whetstones, and I also took out one of my higher level Heart of the Ox because I also found I don't really use them. So let's see what we want to throw in. We're going to do, I think Mortal Wound 2 would be dope. I love Oaken Revenge. And I also am... Shit, I'm already full. Let's get rid of actually both my whirlwinds. And let's go for... Do I have any Stormborn? I do have one of each. Let's get rid of this. Oh, this turns into a buff. Okay. You know what? Let's do... And I really like this card, Riposte, but it also doesn't play into my current build and style of playing right now. So I might make a deck that includes it, but it's just not really my thing. What do I have? Is there a way to filter this? No. I want to see what I have for buffs. I have Blood and Steel, which I really like, and I also think I have another buff in here. Yeah, Viking Funeral, which I also really like. And this is just an awesome buff for group combat if you end up with it in your hand. So that's very exciting. Oh man. But see, yeah, these require more attacks, and I don't go for the extra attacks right now. So heal back to 1 when you otherwise would be defeated. This is a reaction buff. You know what? Yeah, let's take that, because that's never a bad thing to have in your back pocket. I really like where the shield, though. A diamond, 2 diamonds, a club, and a shield for that buff. 1 shield at the start of your turn. I like that actually more. And oh, vigilance is also a really, really good buff, because every time you kill an enemy, essentially, you will get this. That's tough to meet, though. A diamond, a heart, a club, a spade. That's kind of a tough thing to meet. So I'm going to take Phantom Limb Strike 2. If you're at half HP or lower, deal 5 damage to an enemy. That's pretty good. Okay, perfect. We will take that. It's a very diamond heavy hand, which isn't great because I actually don't have any cards that can transform anything in my hand into diamonds. So, but we'll see how it plays. So let's hop into this. This is a procedural run, and the benefit of me being such high level, well, shit, is I level up immediately starting, and I can also mulligan my first hand as much as I want to. The other thing is typically you will only have access to choosing between these level 1 traits, and then once you get level 2, you choose between these 3, and then level 3, you choose between these 3. But since I've leveled this up, the warrior up to 60, I can actually choose any of these traits out of the 9 every single time I level up. So I did one run where I literally just grabbed double attack every time, and so I had 4 attacks per turn, which obviously was terribly unbalanced and an awful choice. But let's just go with my basic sort of setup for this run. So we have run into a Lantern Fox. Let us use our ability, which this is also highest level. Typically your ability will not be this good, but it is absolutely free, whereas when you first get this hero ability, it actually costs an attack to prepare. So that's really annoying. But literally every turn you can just straight up mulligan 2 cards at this level, which is wild to say the least. And the way this game works, I am now realizing I have not explained any of it, but the way this game works is you try to play poker hands. So you will attack and defend, and the amount of cards that the enemy gets when attacking you and the amount of cards that they draw when defending against you is essentially determined by their attack and their defense trait. And they also, you can like subtract from it if you have higher defense, higher attack, etc., etc. I'm gonna be honest, I don't pay a ton of attention to it, though I probably should. Oh great, Capra. So they have some traits. Leaping. If they successfully attack against me, they move ahead of me in turn order, which can be kind of a pain, but that's just how it goes. I am going to use up my shield to gain 3 abilities. That totally did not play into my hand at all. That's okay. And so basically, when you attack, you play a poker hand that you've got, and they will try and defend with their own hand. I'm going to use this to gain a +1 health, because that is healing potion. So I healed 4 HP and added 1 max health, which is great. I really, really like that. Gonna redraw that 6. I got a king. All right, fine. So basically, when you attack, whatever you have in your hand, you will take the best poker hand you can find out of it. So that could be a flush, a straight, full house, etc., etc., etc. 1 pair. The only thing that you can't play for some reason, you can't play 2 pair. So I've noticed that. But, you know, you just play your best poker hand, and then they draw up to their defense, and then they play their best poker hand against you with the same number of cards. So that's the other sort of twist to it, is I could play one card against them. There's nothing I can do about that, so I'm just going to take that on the nose and then use revenge against them. And so, like, say they drew, or I attacked with a pair. So I attacked with a pair of 4s, and then they drew a full house that included a pair of 2s. I would still win that attack because they can only play the same amount of cards against me. And so they would have to play that pair of 2s, or say the full house was 3 3s and 2 2s. They would have to play a pair of 3s against me, and I would still win that hand. So it is the number of cards that very much matters. And this is going fine. I just don't like taking so much damage right away this early in a battle, you know? And God, I just cannot defend against this fucking goat. Alright, I'm gonna use the Raging Blow just to kill them off. The reason I didn't use the Raging Blow earlier is because it gives the enemies a second attack. So that's absolutely not something I want. Fuck. I have to kill this Drakeling before round 3 because they will turn into a red dragon, and that is a considerably more difficult enemy to have to fight this early in the battle. Yeah, let's just take this buff since we can. I might have to end up using my item really early if I cannot defeat this Drakeling. I am going to literally pull out every stop that I can to do every bit of damage against this Drakeling because I cannot take this. All right, perfect. Now I just have to win this defense against them, and they drew an ace, so fuck.
It's my turn.
Oh, that was only round 2. I wasn't counting properly. That's fine. Okay, now I just need to defeat this Drakeling. Good, we got away with it. We didn't have to fight the red dragon because that would have been considerably different. Level up. I am gonna select a level 2 trait, Spiked Shield. So every single time they take a shield off of me, which I gain a shield every round, which is awesome. And also, I think I'm gonna swap out buffs, so I'll gain an extra shield. But every time they take a shield off of me, it also does damage to them. And every time I am defending and I have a spade in my defense hand, I actually do extra damage to the attacker. So that is awesome. I really, really like the Spiked Shield buff, especially when paired with, you know, being able to have multiple shields. And so that just pairs really well with my playing style. And the Crocolisk was not an issue with me. So there is a weapon behind this elite encounter. And I'm going to take the max health, even though I really want to go to the ability shrine. I am going to... No, fuck it. I'm going to the ability shrine. I'm going to not bother with that. And we are going to reduce the cost. And I'm going to use Phantom Limb Strike because that's the only one I can reduce cost on. So let's do that. Elite encounter. An elite Capra. Brilliant. It's literally a Capra with, I think, not even 2 extra health. Is it identical to the other Capra that I fought? I'm going to save this Viking funeral for when I have a bigger group of people. I'm going to, absolutely get wrecked. I'm going to use Feint. And this allows me to redraw the cards. So that level 1 feint, I don't know. That level 1 feint I feel is way better than the other feints because I get to redraw the cards and re-attack again. And it's a safe attack. So if they successfully defend against me instead of doing damage to me, I can't take damage for a successful defend. That's the other thing. I don't know if you noticed, but you completely negate an attack if your defense card is equal to theirs, and you do damage back to them if you successfully defend. So essentially every single successful defend is a parry, which is awesome. And but it's, it goes the other way. If they successfully defend against you, then they will do the damage you were about to do to them back to you. So that can be kind of nerve-wracking. Shit, I thought I had something to stop that. Fuck. Okay, see, they have 3 of a kind, which I can't really do much about, and honestly, I'm just gonna take it. I really don't have any interest in that. I could have done revenge, but they were dead, so there's no point. Your pairs deal double combat damage. Nice. That's actually fucking huge. All right, a rock with 14 health, but I have a pair, which is awesome. Ooh. Oh, but that's a reaction. I can literally just keep that in my hand. It'll wipe out my buff, but hey, it's better than dying, So I'll just keep that in my hand. I'm gonna redraw the 7, which turned into a jack. That's brilliant. And we're just gonna probably win this combat. I really don't feel very intimidated by this rock, to be entirely honest. We'll just redraw the 5. Anything like jack or higher, I usually keep in my hand because that's a pretty decent draw. And I have not taken any damage from this guy yet. 3 jack. Oh, also another thing that came with leveling up my warrior is I have a joker in my deck now. So if I get a joker, it's a complete wild card. It can be any suit, any number, and any face value. So that's really, really powerful. And I think I'm gonna try and draw. Well, damn. So the downside of flying, I didn't have any issues with it earlier, but anything that has less than 9 literally does no damage to them. So, like, yeah, you've got to have a 9, or you got to have a 10 jack, queen, king, or ace to even do damage to any flying enemies. And that can be pretty frustrating if you have a really, really low, or if you have a pair like this, but it's a pair of 7s. So I might as well just use my king on them. And so you can see there's like an auto sort of selection for the attack. It'll select what the best hand is, but it won't always select what the best solution is for the situation. So sometimes you have to manually select your cards. And I'm gonna take a level up.
It's all about
so this, I'm not 100% sure. I like all of the level 3 traits, but I kind of don't always go for them. So since I have the opportunity to actually take a second level 2 trait, I'm gonna take a double attack so I can get an extra attack, because that kind of plays a little bit better into my sort of play style. A trinket would be nice. Do I want a trinket or an equipment? I'd rather take an equipment. So we're going to do that. Ooh, an Iron Bear. But this is only a level 1 Iron Bear, so that's not bad. A base Iron Bear. Not too worried about them being a nuisance. Is that a Joker? I did get a Joker. Nice. Let's see. Sure. That's it. That's an Iron Bear dead. That really was super easy. I really don't like most of the events, so I kind of just avoid them if possible. And it's a shame I don't have. Yes, baby. Let's use this Viking funeral. Sure, it burns to wear the shield, but this just every single turn I just do damage based on the round number, which is dope as fuck. And since I had 2 attacks, that actually meant I got to also attack, whereas normally I play Viking funeral and can't do anything. No benefit to that. I might as well just play a spade so I can do an attack to them. And then same deal. I'll just use the spade to do an attack back, and then they all take 1 damage. I'm not at max health, so I will deal 2 damage to the second target, and we'll see if we can take 2 of them out this turn. So we've got 2 attacks. Well, fuck. I mean, I'm gonna pull 3 jacks like that. I might as well take you out. And then a 9 isn't great, but we'll give it a shot. And we lost that. That's okay, but they're gonna die anyway because they took out my shield when they attacked me again. So that's always fun. I really hope this video is entertaining in some way to watch. I'm not super great at giving, unless it's literally my first time playing a game, I'm not very good at really bringing in new people to games when I'm recording a video. So I really hope that this is engaging, but I have the feeling that this is really only engaging to people who already know about the game. But I also think that this game very much is kind of like an obvious appeal to people who will like the game anyway. I feel like with how flashy it is, and man, having that the Mechanitor axe having pairs do double damage literally is just doing fucking work. That is such a powerful card there. And yeah, there you go. Like, I just took all of them out. They didn't even stand a chance. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that equipment. That's exciting. Fucking Sap Fiend. Hate them because every successful attack that they get on you, they actually force you to discard an ability card, which is really, really not great. But they have super low defense, so that's super nice. And I really want in this video to get a specific ability, which is called Boomerang. And oh boy, are there some really, really fucking awesome turns you can get with Boomerang. That's finishing blow, 4 HP or less, easy. I love it. It's a guaranteed kill. Discard an ability to heal at 1 HP. Lame. Whatever. I kind of already have healing built into my... Or it's less of having healing built into my play style and more of just I never take damage. God damn. That really was a rough turn. I had 2 full attacks, and since it's fucking defensive, it doesn't take any damage from single card attacks, which sucks, but that's okay. At least that was a really, really shitty attack from them. Okay. Just straight up -1 attack damage. But why is that only doing 2? This should be at least 3. What the heck? What the heck? I wonder why that... Why would... suffer -1 attack damage? But I'm doing it with the pair. -1 attack damage versus -1 combat damage. No. Weird. Combat damage includes defense. I don't know why they're only taking 2 on a pair. I feel like it should be taking 3 damage, but maybe I'm mistaken as to how defensive is calculated. So, mortal wound, they lose 2 defense and suffer more attack damage, which, oh man, that's fucking awesome. That negates their defensive trait. And also, they can't heal at all, which doesn't do anything with this mammoth. But for some enemies, the whole healing thing is huge. Like, cutting off their healing can really, really help you out. Oh, fuck, the siren song. Okay. This can be really, really annoying if you encounter the sirens early on because you only have one attack. It's a little less rough if you encounter them later if you have the double attack. But good, I didn't draw a heart, which means that played to my benefit, and fuck. I can't do anything about that, so I'm just gonna have to take this on the nose. Damn. But I have Oaken Revenge, which I also can't play, so that's cool. You know what? I kind of just want to take this. So I'm gonna take those shields. I'm gonna draw 2 more, and then we're gonna just try and defend against them. And if I fail my defense, then at least they will take damage from damaging my shields. Or if I succeed, I can just kick their ass like that. So yeah, sometimes it's really fun to just not even really take an attack on your turn, but just back off and like hunker down and kind of turtle. I'm not failing an attack. Well, I guess I'm technically failing an attack. I'm just not like taking damage, so I'm not too worried about that. Wow, these sirens sound really fucking sad when they die. That's okay. You're gonna die to that anyway. And then hopefully, woohoo! 3 of a kind of aces. What a fucking draw. There's nothing I can do about that, so I'm just gonna have to take that. And they died because I had spades in my hand. Let's fight the Leviathan. So Falling Stars, oh right, they bring them out when they lose health points. I was very confused the last time I fought the Leviathan because I couldn't remember why they brought out the summons. Is when you bring them low enough on HP. So I'm probably gonna bring out that first summon pretty fast, under 11. Yeah, so that first summon is gonna come out, but they come out tapped, so that means that they won't get an attack, which is nice. I can easily whack these things out because they're actually only level 1, or I guess level 0. The +1, these are guard and they have something else, and they're 5 health instead of 3, and they're kind of a pain in the ass to get through. So, but the level 0 Astras aren't that bad. You're only gonna do 1 damage to yourself and none to me. And I guess I could have used Oaken Shields, so I kind of, or Oaken Revenge, so I kind of fucked that up, but that's okay. I only did 1 damage to you. I was really hoping I'd be able to take out the Astra. The guard trait means that I can't attack anything that doesn't have a guard trait until the guards are dead. So that's why I had to attack the Astra, even though obviously I would much rather attack something else than take another hit, but it's dead. Unfortunately, I don't have any shields, so I can't use Oaken Revenge on this fuck. Fine, we're gonna take another damage. There's nothing I can do about that, but we're about to do a big old whack, and you are going to be bringing out your poor little Astra again. Yep. All right, perfectly fine. If I could take them out, that it would be dope, but that's okay. So let's see. Woof. I can defend against that, so that's good. Better not dull my axe. Ah, yes. The best thing to yell when you just bury your axe into an astral fucking guardian that takes the shape of a dragon. That is the most badass thing to yell. That's a pair. Absolute overkill on the Astra, but that's okay. And I can't defend against that, but I have a shield, so that works out just fine. And I'm gonna kill with the Oaken Revenge. It all worked out in the end. I would like a weapon. +1 offense, straight up. I'll take it. That's dope. I think that's just 1 extra damage. No, what does offense do? What is I need to pay attention to this shit. I can't remember what. Oh right, +1 offense means they will have less defense. So that's right. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, normally they have 5, but they only draw 3 cards because I have 2 offense. That's how that works. So the +1 offense is really, really nice for like, as you get higher and higher offense, essentially they get worse and worse defending at higher card number attacks. So you can get some, like, even just drawing 3 cards against a pair, like, immediately makes it so much more difficult for them to defend against it. So that's always awesome. And I was hoping to have 2 spades, but that's okay. And I lost my shield because of that Blazing Presence, but they did 1 damage to themselves because of that, and that's fine because I can intimidate and then just win that defense. Awesome. Group encounter. Oh fuck, there's another Drakeling. There's 2 Drakelings. Woo baby. Okay, this might be very, very interesting. I'm straight up gonna take out this healer because wow, oh shit, who spawns who? I think the blue dragon's gonna spawn first no matter what, but they have shield piercer and I don't want that, and 20 health. Holy shit, I just need to take these fuckers out. Like, I really cannot afford to have these. I really need to. Yeah, I need to push through, reshuffle, push through, and hopefully I can get myself an ability. That's not what I want. I really, really want to get the fucking, what is it? Viking Funeral ability. I kind of need it right now. So I need to try and push through abilities. But okay, we'll gain 2 shields. That's fine. You know what? I'm gonna do this instead. See, just got a pair. We'll gain the 2 shields, and we'll do 4 damage to this fuck. Stormborn. I don't have any diamonds, unfortunately, and we'll just have to take out that Drakeling. Hopefully, I can take you out next round. Okay, I really, really needed a successful defense on that. How far am I into this? Okay, I think I'm gonna use my Spalene. Yeah, I'm gonna use my Spalene to do this damage back on them. So that... Oh, yes, okay. Perfect. I'm gonna redraw. Give me a pair. Damn it. What can I do to do more damage? Nothing. Nothing. I needed a diamond. Oh, I had 2 attacks. I'm fine. I wasn't paying attention. I thought I was fucked. Okay. Whew. I don't think I would have survived that encounter with those dragons. Ooh, you know what? Fuck it. Let's see what the event is. Let's go for it. Hopefully, the event is not too bad. Oh boy, the Brass Walker. All right. Spell Ward is usually hopefully fine. I don't like it because they take less ability damage. It is better than some of the other spell attacks. Usually I like to use Stormborn when I have at least 2 diamonds. Because there are some enemies that actually will do damage to you when you use an ability on them, and that I do not like. So Spell Ward is kind of okay. And but I used to really, really rely on ability damage, whereas I don't as much anymore, which is nice. So, okay. Yeah, let's play those 2 aces, and then we will prepare. And
Can't use that right now.
I know. There we go. Give me something good. Per 10. All right. Nice. It could not defend against it. So, a goodbye. Goodbye. Let's see what the event is. Fucking what? Okay, you can see why I don't tend to go to the event, because I have a very diamond heavy deck and my spiked shield pretty much exclusively relies on spades. So you can't die due to these, but you lose 1, 2, or 3 HP. Very rarely 0. I lost 3 HP. Brilliant. So now... Okay, they only have Siphon, which is fine, but every single time I fail a defense, they will take an ability card from me, which is not great. But they also have 7 attack. So they are really gonna just whack me. I think I would rather just start discarding abilities to heal, because they're gonna force me to discard them anyway, essentially, which I think is a dumb way to think about it. I wish I had another fucking diamond. Jack, yep, that was a little risky. I am gonna faint, actually. And then, sure, let's see if it... Okay, they did not draw a pair. Dope. Dopey dope. I am so glad that they have a very low defense. Well, relatively low defense. Sure, let's see if we can defend against this. 2 aces. Are you fucking serious? Okay, I'm gonna take 1 damage and be forced to... What? No? Oh, Siphon is healing. What's the other one? Shit. Okay, they heal. All right, we really need to... Okay, so I'm not gonna be throwing away ability cards, but they are gonna heal every time they... I really, so very clearly am not on top of everything as much as I thought I was. 2 diamonds. Oh, yeah. Get out of here. Get out of here. Weapon. Yes, please. Deal double attack damage with the tax containing a spade. Holy shit. A pair of spades is currently my killing blow right now.
It's my
So let's fucking do this.
take your best shot.
As I proceed to just not get a spade. That's fine. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Nice. 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 That's fine. 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 It's not what I wanted, but okay, here we are. Well, let's just start whacking these fuckers down. The advantage of these Cauldry Flames is they have the ability called Life Force, so their health is what their attack and defense is. So if you can do, like, this is where the swinging slash, whatever the wild slash is, I can't remember, but it takes 1 attack and it deals 1 damage to everybody. That's where those really come in handy, because if you can just cut everybody's offense and defense down by 1 just with 1 attack, that's fucking huge. So they're just gonna inherently do so much less damage to you because they're drawing less cards. And so yeah, this is definitely mostly working out in my favor. I'm gonna get rid of revenge just to heal, and then okay, I feel pretty all right. And I fucking failed it, so yeah, we'll do that just to do the 1 damage. And Jesus Christ, you've got to be kidding me. That was kind of a ridiculous turn, but you can see how low their defense is. It's just so easy. Once they get down to 2 or 3 health, I can usually just finish them off because their attacks are so shit, and then their defense against me is also so shit. So, you know, yeah, just getting them to this kind of sort of area of health really, you start to feel pretty safe. Yeah, they just drew a 3 of clubs. Like, you know, I don't know what to say. And then even then, they're at such low health that if they do manage to get a successful attack on me, like, what are they gonna do? Because they just take out my shield and then that kills them anyway. +1 max health. Do I want the merchant? How many abilities do I have? Not many, so I'm not really gonna fuck with the merchant. I'd rather go for the +1 max health and short rest, so I'll have 12 HP going into this battle. I'd rather just go for a regular encounter.
Hold your shield high.
That's not a regular encounter! 2 mammoths? Oh, okay. I might be a little hurting going into this battle, which is fine, I guess. It's fine, I guess. Okay, we did pretty damn good damage, and I just should have bothered with that attack because I should have realized that they were defensive, so there's no fucking point. All right, perfect. They're down to 2 health. That's awesome. I should be able to just take them out with a successful defense as I proceed to just not do that. Good job, Jace. Honestly, do I want to waste my Oaken Revenge on this mammoth? No, I think I'm going to save it. Yes, I'm going to save it and then use it on this mammoth.
Trust the axe.
Yes, perfect. Yes, did not succeed the defense. That played into my hand much better. I have a single ace, so there's no point. Let's see if I can get a pair. Got a pair of aces, hell yeah. And the spade did extra damage. Right? You know, fuck it. I don't know how this is calculated sometimes. I really don't. Why did that? What a waste! What was I thinking? Oh my god, whatever. Misplay. All right, fine. You're gonna die anyway. I just wasted an ability for no reason. Ooh. Ooh, okay. So Deadly Darks means that they're anything with dark. So any black spades or clubs will do double damage, which can be a little dangerous with the cloaked figure, but the healing on the Nascent Flame fucking sucks. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. That's what I was expecting. Oh, maybe it was because of the defensive. The mammoths, they're defensive. That's why I wasn't doing crazy damage. There we go. Pair. So I did double damage with there, and it had a spade in it, so it did double damage again. That's fucking awesome. That is so much damage. I'm about to fail this, so we'll feint and get an ace. Nice. There we go. 1 extra damage. Just for the shits. All right, you're gonna do 2 damage because you used a black card on me. That fucking sucks, and I'm not gonna be able to successfully defend against this. So that means, oh, but you're full health, so you're not gonna be able to heal, which is good. All right, let's get rid of you, and now we are stuck with the Nascent Flame. But hello there, I have a pair of 8s, which happens to include a spade. So, or goodbye to most of your health. We're gonna take a shield so that you cannot do damage to me. And there we go. We've got a solid defensive hand. Boom. It played in our favor. Took out the Nascent Flame. We are on to the final battle against the Inverness. Let's find out if we can take out the Inverness. Let's do a 3 of a kind, which they cannot defend against. Awesome. I've gotten to the point where I don't even really bother with the crystal. It's a little rough because they do double combat damage, but usually I'm defensive enough that it doesn't really cause me an issue. Also, fuck it. We'll just get rid of you. Yeah, get out of here. You know what? We're just gonna take you out. So normally it's not something that I deal with, but we're going to get rid of it. So they don't do double damage anymore, which is nice. Get the fuck out of here. All right, let's fucking go. And also, I have Woad. So if you defeat me, I get another chance. I come back and probably won't be able to defeat you in one turn. Also, I don't think we're going to get that close to me being defeated. I'm really not concerned about that being a problem. Fuck. So resist is really annoying because during an attack, if they top deck a card that is a jack or higher, they can just straight up avoid it. Oh, it's an ability, not a standard attack. But still, that's fucking annoying. And then I think there's superior resist, which is both abilities and standard attacks. Or can't remember what superior resist is exactly. But there's something called evasive, which is resist but for standard attacks. And let me tell you, that shit is so annoying. But we took about goodbye Inverness, and there we go. Now we get all of our accolades, which apparently we only get the one of, which is using a 3 of kind in combat. And then also we get our rank, which is based on strategic time. I don't know how strategic time is calculated, so I've yet to figure that out, when I can like pause and take my time and when I have to make quick decisions. But I have a rank S on this, and then you gain mana, and this is for the meta progression. And then this is how you also unlock cards. Look at that. Woad +1. Heal 1 HP at the start of your turn if you are under 5 HP. Brilliant. Cool buff. But also, I would really like to come back from the dead. That's even cooler. So you can see how for some play styles, particularly me, a lot of the lower level cards are just more interesting or more appealing, but some of the higher level cards are better. Let us rebirth once again. Rebirth 2. Yes, the warrior rebirth 2. Perfect. I'm not going to put anything into it because I'm not going to get anything out of it until I get another 30 levels again, so I'm not going to bother. But I'm at a rebirth 2 warrior, which is super fun. So I think I'm getting this here because this episode has been plenty long enough. That was a full 40 some odd minutes. My record is doing it in 25, but yeah, I definitely took a little bit longer during that playthrough. So I'm gonna end this here. Thank you very much. This has been Aces and Adventures. I want to play this again and play this with other characters, and I think next time I'm gonna play, you know what, we'll play through some of the spring adventure but with a different character. Tell me what you would like to see. If you'd like to see Shaylin, Nazim, Ravenmeyer, or Layla, down in the comments below, and I will play with that character next time I post a video on Aces and Adventures. Thank you all very much for watching. I'm going to have a link to this game down in the description. This was published by Yogscast Games, which is why I heard about it, because I follow them on YouTube, and they honestly back just banger after banger after banger. I think that they make some really, really good decisions when it comes to what games that they publish. So follow them on Steam to see some really, really damn good games, because there's a lot of others out there. But until then, this has been Photon Mode. I will see you in the next one. Hey, when will I be good at outros? Until that day comes, you're going to have to listen to me waffle on at the end of every single video. And that's your fault for sticking around this long. Entirely yours.